Hi, I'm Anzovin, creator of the Setup Machine, and this is our first public demonstration of the pre-alpha version of our new product, Anzovin Rig Tools. Unlike the Setup Machine, which is an auto-rig tool, meaning it builds rigs out of Maya's existing rig nodes, Anzovin Rig Tools adds rig nodes of its own, new bones, IK handles, and constraints that allow you to do some things fairly easily that are fairly difficult to do with conventional rigging techniques. So to give you a demonstration, I'm just going to start drawing some bones. Now, similarly to Maya's system, you have a bone draw tool, but you do get a little bit more control of how you place the bones as you were working. So I can go and adjust things while I'm drawing the bones in multiple viewports, and get a lot closer to what I want in the end. Just putting these down real quick. All right. So now I have a real quick set of joints in there, and I'm going to attach this arm mesh to it. Now, right off the bat, you'll be able to see that you can get very nice deformation out of these, essentially for free. Now, notice that I have painted no weights here. I have done nothing to control this deformation at all yet. I have merely added the bones to the mesh. That's all that I have done. And I'm already getting very nice deformation that maintains volume inside the joint. You can also see that if I were to, say, grab the hand, again, I'm getting nice volume maintaining deformation if I just rotate it around. But in addition, if I twist the hand, you can see that it's propagating the twist up the arm correctly. And again, I didn't have to do anything for this to be true. It is the natural default behavior of the bones and joints that Anzovin Rig Tools adds. Similarly, I can go and adjust the shoulder, and you can see that I'm getting some very nice deformation off of the shoulder rotation, again, for free. Now, one area you would want to adjust would be, we're going to be able to paint weights here. You would want to paint some of the influence out of this area of the body, since we are seeing more deformation there than you'd probably want. But a great deal of the nice deformation within the shoulder you're just getting for free. You don't really have to do anything for that. In addition to which, you can go and add what we call bone CVs. Now, in Anzovin Rig Tools, bones aren't really just rigid objects. Each one of them is actually a curve. And the way that the whole chain bends is in some ways not unlike a wire deformer, although it has many, many properties that wire deformers don't have, of course. But I can go in and add a bone CV, which will then allow me to bend this bone in any way I want. Again, keeping very nice deformation at the joint, as if I was just bending it. As far as the joint's concerned, there's no difference. So, not only that, but I can go ahead and add additional bone CVs, and I can actually add as many of them as I want. One of the things that's worth keeping in mind about this is that an animator can go add these at any time, although it's certainly possible to add them in the rig process and hook them up to anything else inside the rig. An animator can also go add bone CVs on their own if they find they need extra control for a given shot. This means you can keep your rigs very clean while also being able to add additional control and quite a fine degree of control as well whenever it's needed. So those are the basics of Anzovin Rig Tools. We're going to be releasing more videos as we get closer to the alpha release, and at some point we'll probably be looking at alpha and beta testing. But I hope you've enjoyed this demonstration, and I hope you'll follow our further development. Thank you very much.